Hello everybody, this is TyronX. Welcome to another Redstone showcase on item shops. Last episode I introduced you to the few manual trading methods that we have, and I showed you my first 3 designs on 1-to-1 ratio item shops, which means 1 item for 1 item in return. And this episode I'm going to show you my next 3 designs on 1-to-n ratio item shops. So the player puts in 1 item and gets n items back, which is configurable, of course. These 3 designs are the result of many iterations in making them as compact and functional as possible. And just like last time, I'm going to start with the most basic version that we have here and then go on to the more complex ones. So this one is, as you might expect, you put in 1 payment item down here and you will get your payment up here. This one is configured to have you to sell you 8 items, which is configured here in this hopper timer. So there's 8 items here, which means the player will get 8 items back. I had some glow dust here before from testing, but let's try again so that we can really sure that there's 8 items coming out. There we go. Payment is there. And just like before, we have here an item filter and a special item that will never enter the dropper. So you can make this in an anvil like discussed last time. And just like before, we have the payment out here and the items that you want to sell go on this top chest. Also, what I forgot to mention, of course you can always add more space here by putting chests on top is a dropper like that if you have lots to sell. Apart from that, all its functions are the same. It is too wide, as you can see, however you cannot put them side by side right beside each other. You have to leave 1 block space in between if you want to have several shops. On to the next version. This one has 2 added features. It has a low stock lamp, which means when this chest is about to run empty, the light will turn off. So this is a small difference over those designs, which where the lamp went off when the chest was completely empty. I made this way because as you sell many items here, it's more likely to run out, so perhaps more user-friendly if the player knows that he can actually buy enough items. However, you can still configure that by just filling it with unstackable items like a wooden shovel down here, and it's just not gonna be emptied out because it's gonna be locked. And just like before, here's a hopper timer where you put in the amount that you want to sell for each item received. And again, we have the payment protection that the money doesn't get stolen from the player like in version number 3 on the 1-to-1 item shop. So if the player puts in a lot of diamonds, chest runs empty, it will not suck away those diamonds and steal it from the player, basically. It's that nice even. This design also you need to leave 1 space in between if you want them have side by side, as it goes for compactness instead of tileability. And that's changed with this version. This one has all the features of this one, but it's tileable, so you can place them side by side. This one took really long time to design and therefore is also quite big. As you can see, it's 3 blocks wider than this one. This one is already 3 blocks wider than the first design. So I suggest you use this only if you have a requirement to put them side by side and have those special features of it. As you can see, there has to be a chest here. I couldn't manage to make it with a dropper only. But perhaps it's even a good thing if there's a chest. At least the player can buy more things before the dropper runs full. Apart from that, it's just the same. You put in a diamond here and you get the payment up here. I had some items here before. There was 24, I think. Well, let's try again just to be sure. There should be 12 items arriving, which looks like it's going to do so. There we go. Same thing like before. Here are 12 items, and the items that you want to sell land in this chest. the items that you receive land in this chest. So yeah, this one was really quite a hurdle. I wonder if this could be made even more compact. So if you have a knowledge of redstone, I challenge you to make this one smaller. It's really way too big. But it can be very, very useful if you have lots of shops and you want to sell lots of things. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I will leave a world download and link in the video description so you can check those out and copy them into your world. Thank you. Bye bye.